Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm Moxie for Nip, and this is going to be my team builder and battle for Week 12 of Season 6 of the National Pokeball League Majors, in which I will be going up against Jolt and the Toka Minorities and his Toronto Staraptors. Alright, so here we go, boys. We got the team builder versus Jolt. Jolt of the Toka Minorities and his Toronto Staraptors. I realized I kind of did that wrong in the intro, but that's whatever. So, this is week 12, last week of the regular season. I guess technically last week. For most people it is. I still have to play Shoddy because we're making up our week 1 game because this was not on my team or his team originally, so we're making up the game. That was originally supposed to be, I think, between Jolt and, between Joey and Gator. So, we're going to be doing that next week, me and Shoddy, and then playoffs will be the following week. So that's fun. I think 3 weeks from now, because, yeah, we'll have the week off of the tournament. So, anyways, I'll just read off Jolt's team, put it on the screen. So he's got a scary team. He's got Mega Lopunny, Thundurus, T, Gothtail, Azumarill, Nidoking, Metagross, Ferrothorn, Mandibuzz, Mismagius, Gastron, and Talonflame. So scary team for sure. Tough matchup. Not super tough. I guess I've had tougher ones, but like some of his mons like Azumarill, Mega Lopunny, even kind of Thundurus, I don't really have great answers to, so this is going to be a pretty tough game, but it's definitely tough to build for, tough to kind of get started, but once I realized kind of what I wanted to do, I feel like I could kind of put things together, and I was able to get going. So, big threats in his team really: Azumarill, Nidoking, Thundurus, and Mega Lopunny. Those 4 I really expect. They're just big offensive threats. I don't have a whole lot for it, just these big offensive threats. He does have some bulkier mons like Mandibuzz and Gastron, which could be problems. Ferrothorn I don't really expect too much, just because I feel like I have enough potential fire coverage to make him not want to bring it, really. So hopefully he doesn't, because I'm not prepping too much for Ferrothorn, so I'm kind of hoping he doesn't bring it. Gothitelle, it's up in the air. I'm kind of thinking both ways. I think, though, he won't bring it because he'll predict me to carry the Shed Shell on really the mons he could trap, which isn't too much. Oh, one of Jolt sets isn't legal. Okay, just message me on Discord. Okay, so I'm not going to get to Battle Jolt immediately right after this team builder, but that's fine. So I'm just going to get into my team here. So first we got the Queen, Nidoqueen, so pretty physically defensive to take on Mega Lopunny. Now I'm running Black Sludge, not the Shed Shell, because Gothitelle. So I originally had Shed Shell, and I really thought about this, and I went very back and forth. So I really, I don't think Jolt will bring Goth. I think it's kind of on the fence for me. I think I could see either spectrum of it, or either part of the spectrum, but I think Jolt will. I think Jolt knows me, and Jolt's gonna know that I will carry, or Jolt's gonna think that I will carry the Shed Shell on this. So I think because of that, Jolt's not gonna bring Goth. Now, if I do get that wrong, then that is a little bad, but it's not the end of the world, because if this does die, or if this does get trapped and die to Goth, that's not terrible, and it can't really set up against me for free, because I have Toxic and stuff, so I can at least get some chip damage on it and not allow him just to set up Calm Minds for free against me. So I feel like it's alright that that thing could potentially trap me. I don't know if it'll come, though. Kind of up in the air, as I said. I don't think it will. If I had to say yes or no, I'm going to say no, but I could see it. So, Stealth Rock, Toxic, Super Fang, and Sludge Wave. Super Fang just helps me chip down some of his walls. Same with the Toxic, like Mandibuzz. Gastron, I guess Ferrothorn. I'm not carrying fire coverage because I like chip things down with the Super Fang there. Helps me, it does more to Mega Lopunny than Sludge Wave does. If he's at full, Sludge Wave does like 30 to 35, I think. Because I'm not running the Sheer Force running that, just so I can get some chip damage with the Poison potentially. It'd be nice. Black Sludge. I think, depending on rules, but I think with Black Sludge I can live like a Fake Out plus 2 returns, I believe. So my mock for Shoddy, I had Shed Shell, so I was not able to live a Fake Out plus 2 returns. At least I wasn't going to be able to, but I think he switched out. But anyways, the speed on this is try to be max speed Jolly Azumarill, in case if he wants to run that and try to creep me being bulky, assuming that it will be, which I think Jolt will kind of expect this bulky set. So I think he might run a really speedy on the Azumarill and the bunny. He could run pretty speedy, so he might try to outspeed me, but I can outspeed him, so that's awesome. Sludge Wave doesn't like OHKO, but it should do a good chunk to it, so I feel like it's fine. Rocks are just nice to chip down stuff like Thundurus, and nice Mandibuzz too, which is nice, because I think Mandibuzz is the only way of getting rid of hazards. Yeah, it is, so that's nice. So next we got our Mega Gallade, so we have Sword Sense, Will-O-Wisp, Knockoff, and Drain Punch. Almost max speed Jolly, so we can outspeed Mismagius, just in case that comes. Don't really expect it, but like, I'm gonna have to outspeed Thundurus anyway, so might as well go Jolly. Normal point. I'm running max HP, just so I can take foul plays better from Mandibuzz, because that thing's kind of this thing. You see, it's kind of weird because that would probably be his switch into this. So that's kind of weird because this will probably be my switch into that. Let me actually carry Justified in case I need to switch in. Probably won't come into play too much, but just in case, I'll carry Justified. So this thing is going to be switching into Gastron and Mandibuzz just because it's a pretty nice stall breaker. Kind of stall breaker, kind of wall breaker. So I can set up, I can Willow, so Foul Play's not doing too much to me. I can set up Sword Senses and Drain Punch, get back health, and it's just really nice. It's speedy as well. He only has two things that can outspeed, two things that can outspeed, naturally being Talonflame and Megalopunny, so that's alright. So Glade's not meant to win this game, but it can put in some work and help out my win cons in the back, which I'll show you guys when we get there. So next we got my Victini, the Passion Berry, so we have U-Turn, V-Create, Volt Strike, and Energy Ball. V-Create's just, you click it, and it does damage. U-Turn's just nice to pivot. I can bluff with Scarf with this, which is a plan because Scarf makes a lot of sense versus team. I know or Aberforth, or Abe, whatever you call him, he brought a Scarf Darmanitan, which definitely put him a lot of work. He's able to win late game versus Jolt, so he might expect me to be Scarfed on this. I'm not, but I can bluff it. The Passion Berry is really meant for Azu. I guess Gastrodon too, but I can take a hit from Azu if he expects to knock me out with something. I can take it potentially if I'm healthy enough, and then hit back with Bolt Strike, which does I think almost Oko, or I think after Rocks Oko, so that's nice. Energy Ball just hits Gastrodon. Originally I had Sub. I think I had Sub over Bolt Strike originally, but I felt like Bolt Strike, it does more to Zermal. It allows me to hit Talonflame, not be walled by that. So I feel like Bolt Strike's just really useful. And then I felt like I didn't need Sub. I feel like I need to get chip damage on the Gastrodon, because that's important for my win cons in the back, which I'll show you. I can run Naughty. I don't need to run like Jolly or anything to boost my speed, because I can keep his next fastest thing being his Nidoking, which is nice. I can just outspeed that, which is cool. So that's my Victini there. Next we got my Electivire. So kind of weird set. Looks very odd. So enough speed, outspeed. I think if his Nidoking is speed creeping a max speed Nidoqueen on my team, I believe that's what this creeping is for, with me being Jolly as well. I believe, at least. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what it's for. So yeah, so essentially I can hit most of this thing. So I can hit some stuff like Ferrothorn 2 Orb. I can taunt that and not allow it to get up hazards, which is really nice, because that's what it'll probably try to do versus me. I can taunt Mandibuzz, hopefully beat that thing 1v1, or at least just chip it down to where I can knock it out with Mimikyu, or Pelipper, or even Glade, or just anything else on my team that can knock it out, so I can taunt it. I don't do KO it if he's physically defensive, which I think he will be. So that's a little scary, but I can still get off chip damage on it and taunt it and not allow him to roost, which is nice. Citrus, so that's okay, this is pretty bulky as you can see. So Citrus, meant for Azumarill, meant for Talonflame. So I can switch in, not really to Azu. My team doesn't really have Azu switch in, just because on my whole roster I just don't have one. So essentially my plan with this whole roster, or this team that I've built, is essentially all my mons can deal with Azu, or at least lure it in and deal with it and not make me have to switch out, essentially. So that's what this set does. I can take it pretty well and then heal back with my Citrus, and then that'll allow me to not be... I won't get too killed by Talonflame unless if he's like Banded Flare Blitz, which I forget the rule. I might have a chance to live 2 Banded Flare Blitzes if I have my Citrus. I forget exactly, but that's pretty nice. Pretty bulky. I forget what the attack is for. I think the attack and defense just allows me to carry enough attack as possible. I think it's just so Foul Play does under 50%. I guess it won't 2-kill me either way because I have my Citrus, but like, I just didn't want it to do too much. I can still be kind of bulky with the spread, so that works. So yeah, that's my Eevee there. Taunt can, I think this is going to be my lead, though. I can taunt anything, like maybe Nidoking if he leads with it, so, taunt it from getting at rocks. It'd be kind of risky, but we'll see how that goes. So next we got my Scarf Mimikyu here. Play Rough, Shadow Sneak, Shadow Claw, and Woodhammer. This thing can win late game potentially, if enough stuff is weakened down. Woodhammer, I probably don't need it, but it's nice for Azu. If he's like really healthy and I don't really have any other ways of just killing it or hitting it really hard, then I do a lot there. I think I almost Oko, or maybe it's like a small chance to Oko, but still, I do a lot to Azu, and that's the point there. Play Rough and Shadow Claw, just good general stab versus team. Shadow Sneaks is just nice for, I guess, Metagross if it doesn't hit me first, or maybe a Azumarill. I can also hit Thundurus if it's like Agility, which it could be. The Scarf allows me to outspeed low punting, which is really nice. I can't really check Talonflame too well. Talonflame is pretty scary to this team. Pelipper, I think, can check it. I think I can deal with Talonflame. I have to play very safely around it. I'm gonna have to make sure I keep certain mons alive. That's really what this game is about. If I can play smart, keep the mons alive that I need to keep around, then I think I can win. But if I play, if I don't make the right plays and I sack off certain mons, or certain mons just get hurt too early, then I could lose. But if I played smart, I think I can win. So the last slot, we got my Pelipper. So this set is kind of weird. It's not your standard Pelipper, but I can set up, get the +2 speed, and then just that coverage, Surf, Hurricane, and HP Grass lets me hit pretty much everything on his team. HP Grass is for Gastrodon. I think he will carry the Rendo, but I can break it with Victini potentially, or if that thing's low enough, I can maybe just knock this thing out. Anyways, Gastrodon usually can't hit me too much. He could carry like HP. I think, yeah, he doesn't get anything to hit me besides HP electric. I think he'll bring it. I think he'll bring HP electric. I'm on the fence about it. I don't know. He could carry Toxic. That could also help chip me down, but I do, I can take, like that hit, or Thunder Punch for Mega Lopunny, which I think he'll bring. I think, actually, I don't know if I live right from Thunder, so I might be able to. So I have the, yeah, I have the spare here to allow me to take, like, yeah, Thunder Punch and stuff. It can just let me set up first, like, Lopunny, or maybe even Metagross. If he's Thunder Punch, I can live a hit. That's really nice. Surf Hurricane, just nice stab in the rain. Hurricane, hopefully I won't have to hit a Hurricane outside of the rain, because that would be scary, that would be bad. I think this is just enough speed to outspeed max speed Jolly Lopunny, once I'm at +2, so that's nice. So that's a team there, so really win cons Pelipper, really these last two, Pelipper and Mimikyu. They can hopefully win late game, really just the plan of this team is play smart, keep things I need around, keep them alive, and then allow Mimikyu or Pelipper to come in late game, and hopefully win. So that's the plan of this team. We're going to get into battle in just a second, so I'll see you guys in just a second with the battle. Alright guys, so I'm about to click accept and get into the battle with Jolt, so let's just do it. So, teeny, oh okay, it can't be shiny. Whoops, sorry, I wanted to be cool. I'm just copying the team. Wanted to be cool, making my big teeny shiny, but I guess it does not want me to do this. Where is it? Where are we at? Where is week 12? There we go. Let's click accept. So apparently I'm not allowed to be shiny in Victini, so it does bring Goth. Unlucky. So it does bring the Goth. So that's not a huge deal though. It is a little unfortunate, because then he could trap my Queen and potentially knock me out. But no Talonflame's good. Lopunny, Zermo, Thundy, no Nidoking. Okay. No Nidoking. Oh, the dimensions are a little off. Yikes! I'll probably have to try to cut it out in the layout. I can hopefully work that out in the layout. But that's fine. So. Brings Mana that I expect, brings Gastrodon, no Mandibus, that's nice, so I know this just was a little scary, so let's bring Azu though, so I think my lead could be Evire, that's kind of what I wanted to lead with. So, just so I can taunt a potential Metagross lead and stop him from getting rocks. Is a little scary though, because he could trap my Nidoqueen, so I'm kind of scared of leading Evire, because I don't want him to lead Lopunny and then threaten me out, and then he could just bring in Goth, so. Let me just see, I mean, my Nidoqueen should be able to outspeed Goth, though, almost definitely. Did he link the battle in the NPL chat? So, yeah, he linked it. Okay, we're good. Okay, so I could lead Nidoqueen, potentially, if he leads Lopunny. I'm tempted to do that, but I don't want him to lead Goth. I don't think I'll quite lead Goth. Does my Pelipper Oko Lopunny, and does my Mimikyu also Oko Lopunny? I need to check that. Okay, Hurricane does Oko. Does Mimikyu Oko Lopunny? Almost, not quite. It's a roll, not my favorite, but okay. So just curious, just so if I have to sack off Queen early to Goth, but Nidoqueen can still get off a Super Fang and Toxic and stuff, so. Even if he does have Grass type Super Fangs, that's not the biggest deal in the world, and he's no way of getting rid of Rock, so that's nice. I'm tempted just to, I think I want to lead Queen, anticipating a potential Lopunny lead. He could lead Metagross, though, in which case that's a little scary. I think I'm going to lead Evire, actually, just in case he does lead Metagross. I'm going to lead Evire. In case he leads Metagross, just not allow him to get a Rock, so I can taunt him. He could Earthquake first turn, I don't think he quite will. Earthquake does not Oko, unless he's like Bandit or Life Orb or something. So, okay. Alright, so, oh yeah, also, just want to mention, so, we're going to do a little different thing this week, so, for this video, so I'm going to eat a little Twizzler here, got these Twizzlers, because, you know, I already opened the pack, but, yeah, we still got a good amount left, so every time there is a POW, then we're going to eat a Twizzler. So, what exactly is a POW, you might ask? So, I don't think I had the exact rules like written down, but I just kind of thought of them. So, anytime there's any bit of hacks, like a crit, a flinch, a miss, then that's a POW. I'll eat a Twizzler. He does lead. Low bunny. Thought he'd do that. Damn. That's alright. So, a POW, any crit, flinch, etc. Not necessarily any kill. I think like my rule was like if it's something from like you wouldn't. I don't know what the rule was. Okay, you know what? I don't know exactly what I have for the rules of a POW, but let's just say anytime there's a kill, that's a POW. If it's a kill on a crit, that's 2 POWs, so double POWs, so 2 Twizzlers. So, just a fun little POW game we're going to be doing. Also, anytime hazards are set up, that's going to be a POW. I forget if I had any other rules, but yeah, so, Evar, I think I can live it from low putty, but I want to keep it off the first roll. He did not bring talent from though, so, there's that. I could just get off a slow Volt switch, but you're probably going to click Fake Out, so I could just go ahead and didn't need a Queen. So, you're not going to double into Gothitail, right? No, I don't think so. No, you didn't. You just Mega Evolve and click Fake Out. Okay, so you do a chunk. So you see a Black Sludge, so you know I am not Jet Shell. So I think you're going to go right into Goth immediately. That's what I'm thinking, at least. Do I have anything to beat Goth, like, amazingly 1-1? I kind of want to bring in Victini, but I do get too good if you do decide to stay in with Low Bunny, in which case that is scary, so... I'm tempted just to... I kind of want to stay in, get rocks, and then just sack myself off to Goth, just because Low Bunny I don't need super weakened to beat late game. That's why I'm not too worried about this. I can probably live it from Goth too. Depending on the spread though, I mean, I don't know what kind of spread he'll be running. A non-boosted Psychic after the next Black Sludge I can definitely live, even if he's minus max special attack. Sludge Wave doesn't do much to him, but I can carry. I have Super Fang, I have Toxic, so that's fine. Low Bunny with it, Fake Out did 18. Joe, you're jolly? Yeah. Actually, you could be adamant. You could be adamant. If you could be a max roll there with Jolly. I think you'd be Jolly though, because you need out to be my Aerodactyl and like Greninja. I think you're gonna creep those two, so I think you're Jolly. In which case you got a like max roll, but it's not a big deal because it's only Fake Out, didn't do a whole lot. Anyway, so return I can live too, I believe. Yeah, with Black Sludge I can. So even though I'm pretty sure you're gonna go into Goth, I can just chip that thing down. I feel like chipping down Goth is more helpful than chipping down Low Bunny. So honestly, it might seem weird, but I think I'm just gonna stay in with Nidoqueen and sack that thing off. Really, I do want to think about this play though, because I didn't need Nidoqueen much in my mock. I know, and he brought, I think the same team except Gothitelle over Mandibuzz. Or he had Mandibuzz over Gothitelle, but outside that, it's the same exact team. So, I think I'm just gonna click Stealth Rocks. I don't want to click Toxic in case you do stay in, and then I get hit by my, yeah, you could get poisoned from the poison point. So, I think my play is just click Super Fang potentially, get off damage. I'm gonna click Rocks. You stay in, okay. Glad I did not go into Victini, I can lift you bits, so, alright. No poison there, that's fine. I'm gonna click Super Fang here. So Frustration over Return, doesn't really matter. I mean, it does the same amount, I'm assuming, so yeah. Yeah, looks like you got a possibly pretty high roll with Jolly, you could be Adamant. You could have gotten a pretty low roll with Adamant, or a pretty high roll with Jolly, I'm not quite sure. If you are Adamant, you do have a chance to kill me if you get an almost max roll, which I'm not sure yet which you are, so I'm gonna go click Super Fang because you could get poisoned by Poison Point, so I don't want to waste that. I'm just gonna click Super Fang. You do click Frustration, and we do live. Okay, so yeah, I see we did get Poison Point there, so that's kind of funny. So that's fine. So you're Jolly, right? Because that did 39. Yeah, okay, you're Jolly. You got a mineral. Didn't really matter because I lived anyways. I was guaranteed to live, so that's fine. So my player is probably just sack off Nidoqueen. It's fine though, because Low Bunny's weakened, which is nice. I think I'll click, in case you want to switch into Goth. I think Super Fang, just in case. I mean, Sludge Wave does more to this, and yeah, Sludge Wave allows me to knock you out in case if you stay and you're knocking me out though, so. I'll click Super Fang in case you want to go into Goth, but oh, you do, okay. So we can get off good damage there, which is, I'll take that, you're in range of stuff. So you could potentially rest, but I have Super Fang, so I think I can prevent you from... Well, I guess you could keep resting, but like I have Sludge Wave, which does a chunk. Not quite sure if you're spread though. I think I click... The Sludge Wave does about the same as Super Fang here, depending on roll. Like a mid-roll from Sludge Wave does like exactly the same as Super Fang here. So if that's just your max HP, I'm not quite sure what your spread was. We did not see leftovers. I think one set I had when I built from Jolt side, I think was Assault Vest. You could be I think Assault Vest, maybe Colbur. I think I'm going to click Super Fang now. You could click Rest, in which case that's a little scary. But I feel like you could just knock out Psychic. I think I'm going to click Super Fang here. I could miss, though. Sludge Wave allows me to scout your set. So, let's go for Sludge Wave, though. Get off some damage. Okay, you're AV, it looks like. Okay. That's fine, though, so you still die to, like, pretty much everything. Okay, yeah, you are AV, it looks like. Which is fine, though. Because, like, Victini or... Yeah, most things can really knock you out here, so that's fine. You're in Pelipper range for... Let me double-check that. You should be. Even though you are AV. Yeah, Surf in the rain kills, Hurricane kills, so we're fine. I could rain... Scalade knock you out? It looks like you're AV, so we're almost certain you are. If I bring in Gallade, you probably just bring in Lopunny the following turn, in which case I can live a hit, though, I believe. I'm pretty bulky. You could also bring in Azu, but I can Will-O-Wisp you and chip you down. And Scout if you're banded. I could bring in Victini. I think Victini's overall my safest play. Do I need to go for a V-Crate to knock you out? U-Turn does. So does Bolt Strike. So okay, I think I'm going to go into Victini here. I think it's my safest play. Because nothing on your team Okos me. Let's have a Zoomer with Waterfall, but I will hit you first with the Bolt Strike. And you could go for, yeah, I can live a hit from a Zoomer because I have my Passion Berry, so. Actually, I think even a Banded Waterfall I live. Banded Waterfall, English, I still live, so that's fine. Even Thunderous, when I bring that thing in, that's fine. So I think I'm going to bring in Victini, click Bolt Strike here. You could bring in Gastrodon, but I have my Pasho, and I can break your Rindo, assuming you have it, which is fine, because that helps Pelipper late game. So I think this is my best play here. Just bring in my Victini here, which can kill you with a Bolt Strike. I do have a small chance to miss, so... Energy Ball doesn't kill you, so I think my play, though, is just click Bolt Strike. I don't want to get my Speed Lord from V-Crate, because then Metagross could outspeed me, and so it could potentially Azu. So I think U-Turn knocks you out, though, so I could go for that if I really want to. Then what do I bring in? I think Bolt Strike's my safest play, just praying I don't miss. Even if I do, you could get off some damage with it with like Shadow Ball, but I should be able to live one, I would imagine. But I think Bolt Strike's my safest play, just because I don't want to get my Speed Lord from V-Crate. Running some calcs here, so... Oh yeah, I forgot that was a POW, right? Yeah, because... Oh, I totally forgot the POWs. So, it was one POW when I got the Poison on Lopunny. Oh my god, someone in the chat even said that's a POW when my, when my Nidoqueen went down, so that's kind of funny. I don't even think I even said that I'm doing this, so... That's funny. So sorry if you guys really care that I'm, like, eating, but, like, toasters are awesome, so, you know. Okay, you're just saying we hit it, Bolt Strike, and knock you out, so, I guess I got some POWs to catch up on. But I don't want to eat one for every kill, because that'll be a lot, and that's, like, a lot of Twizzlers, so, I don't know when I'm going to eat one. I don't know exactly what these power rolls are. Yeah, that's kind of a lot. Could be kind of a lot of Twizzlers that I have to eat, though, so I don't want to eat one every kill. So, for every bit of hacks, for every kill, or any, like, move, or, especially if it is a kill from something that's, like, kind of unexpected, like, I don't know, if I pulled out, like, some, like, Z move there, then that'd be a POW. If he pulls out something, like, really weird that you wouldn't really expect, then that would be a POW. If it kills, then maybe it'll be 2 POWs. Not really sure what these rules are. I didn't really set exact rules. Probably should have. I really wanted to do this, but like it doesn't really matter. It's just for fun. So we got Twizzlers here to define my POWs. So it's 5-5 right now. I think though I'm definitely looking better because I have 5 healthy Mons while he has 4 full health Mons and Lopunny's almost dead. Or it's like 30%. 38 in poison, but I have rocks up on your side of the field too, so I feel like that works out just fine, so that's cool. Definitely able to put in work with the Queen there. Really chip down Lopunny, chip down Gothitelle. It worked out just fine, so that's good. I'm gonna finish off my iced tea here. It's almost empty, so. I mean, yeah, Jolt was probably gonna take a while here for this play, just because this is. I don't think he's anything to knock me out. Well, he could knock me out with Azu, but he just dies to Bolt Strike first, and I don't think Banded Aqua Jet even kills me. I know it doesn't have the Pasho, but if I don't have the Pasho, let me check. I don't think it does. No, it's not going to kill me. Bolt Strike most likely kills after rocks. No. If you're max HP, let me check that. Max HP, okay, no. If you're max HP, the roll is in your favor to live, but, like, you're almost dead, and that's fine. Waterfall, I can even live a Banded Waterfall with my Pasho, so, like, that's fine. Then the following turn, well, no, you couldn't Aqua Jet me because you'd be locked into Waterfall, so that's fine. If you're non-banded, does a Waterfall plus Aqua Jet kill? Probably. Let's see. Non-banded Waterfall does 46 to 54, so let's just say that's 50. Then non-banded Aqua Jet does 46 to 55. So it comes down to rolls if a non-banded Waterfall plus Aqua Jet kills. You could be Citrus too with Belly Drum, in which case you wouldn't click Belly Drum here though because I almost knocked you out with Bullet Strike, and then even after Citrus you wouldn't live. You wouldn't live the Belly Drum. So you bring Gastron here, which makes sense. I think you're Rendo. Absolutely. I believe you are. If you're not, Energy Ball still doesn't OHKO because I'm not. I'm just like max attack and then like 12 special attack. So not a big deal. So I think I still just want to click E-Ball, just break your Rendo because that is important. Because that helps Pellet for late game. Because if I click E-Ball here, unless you're like max BDF, but I anticipate more physical, the Gastron here, then my E-Ball to break your Rendo here will put you in range of HP Grass for my Pellet for knocking you out. This is going very much like the mock I had versus Shoddy. Like, I think we had the same leads, Lopunny. Yeah, he led Lopunny, I brought in Queen, and then I chipped down Lopunny, he even got the poison. I think I got the poison on the second hit too in that mock, so that's kind of funny. So then he brought in Gastron later on my Victini. I'm just going to click E-Ball here, as you are Rendo. Okay, we do 45. Okay, oh, we got a Spit F drop. I feel kind of bad about that. So you did go for E-Power. Well, no, that doesn't matter. No, the Spit F drop doesn't matter, because I'd still knock you out, so that's fine. I got a crit on the E-Ball. Sorry about that, Jolt. Let's see, so crit did 45. Oh, you're like Spadef. You're very Spadef, it looks like. Yes, because a crit E-Ball did 45. So it looks like you're Spadef. Potentially Calm. If you are max Spadef and Calm, I got a max roll there. If I got a max roll crit and Spadef drop, I feel bad then. But even without the Spadef drop, I killed an E-Ball here. So you could potentially go into Thunderous, so I want to click U-turn. I was in the same exact situation in my mock too, except he went for Scald the previous turn. But I don't think I'll even bring Scald. On Gastrodon, I think I'll bring the Ice Beam, E-Power, HP. Yeah, I think Hidden Power, Earth Power, Ice Beam, and Recover. So I could click U-turn here. I got myself in the same situation in the mock, except my Gallade was a little lower health. So I think I wouldn't click U-turn in case we want to go into Thunderous, which I think could happen. Because you might anticipate the E-Ball. You might just sack us off because, you don't have to Rendo anymore, so. I was in the same exact situation in the mock. I clicked U-turn and you stayed in. That's what happened. Does U-turn kill? I doubt it. No, there's no way it kills. You're Spadef, but it's still not going to kill. No. It does, like, half, so you could click Recover here. You could click, like, Scald. I'm just going to U-turn and bring Gallade if you do stay in. I'm going to U-turn in case we want to go into Thundy, or really Thundy is going to be your switching if you decide to switch out here, because HP, Energy Ball is really obvious, and I'm in range of T-Bolt now, so that could be a play to go into Thundy here. So we're going to see how this works out. So far, that's working out okay. We're chipping down our team. I just need Metagross and Azumarill weakened down, but I want to keep Victini healthy. I'm going to try to keep rocks off the field, because right now, I should be able to live a Banded Aqua Jet with my Pasho. Unless we get like a max roll from max attack adamant band, I live an Aqua Jet, which is awesome. What's my exact percent? Oh no, I'm at 40.2. Oh, that rounded up. Okay. So okay, you do stay in. Again. That's fine though, because I should be able to bring in my Gallade pretty comfortably though, so it's not a big deal. Yeah, I should be able to bring in my Gallade pretty comfortably. I mean, actually just run some calcs. Just again. Okay. So, oh god, I apologize for that. I don't know if that burp could be considered a POW, but, So, he could click Recover here, in which case I can SD with my Gallade. Let me make sure I can live a hit from Lopunny. I am max HP and then a bit of defense, so I should be able to live a hit from Lopunny. Yeah, I do. And he can't fake out because I will with the Inner Focus when I Mega, so I'm just going to bring in Gallade here right now. So, okay. So you do, like, nothing. You do a little bit with Earth Power, so that's fine. So, I think my player's just SD. Well, Mega, of course. I Mega. So I think our play here is SD. Although I don't... No, I was about to say I don't do too much low punny. I was thinking he was my typing. But no, I knock out low punny with a Drain Punch, even without SD. So I think I click SD. Because you have Earth Power. I think Ice Beam, Recover, HP Electric. I don't think you Scald. If you do Scald, Burn's a little unfortunate, but I should still be able to beat you 1v1. So I think I SD here. You could go into Azu, which is a little scary, but I will get chip damage on you. I can Willow you as well, which is nice. I don't think you go into Azu here. I think my play is... Well, let me run Calcs versus Azu, Bandit Azu. Let me just see here. Round +2, Drain Punch does a chunk. I could Willow though. Bandit Player Off still knocks me out if he's burned, I think. Depending on the spread. Actually, no, I'm bulkier now, so if I'm in full health, it won't. So I'm going to click SD here. You do Stan. So what do you do? Is it just Skull Earth Power Cover? That's fine. That is absolutely fine. That is ideal. So I can click Drain Punch here, get back a lot of health, be at full, and I don't kill you. Well, I'm not quite sure of your spread. If you're no defense and max HP, well, actually, wait, then I kill you. Okay. I'm not quite sure of your spread, but I can click Drain Punch here and just do that. So I'm going to click Drain here, see what happens. See how this goes down. So yeah. So we're a bulky Glade with SD. So I'm going to still my mail. So, again, sorry if you really mind them eating Twizzlers. I kind of was shoving them in my mouth and weird. Usually I don't eat them like that. I was kind of rolling them up. I don't know what I'm doing. So, we're in a pretty good position here. I think we're looking alright. I think you're gonna have to sack off something. So that's cool. So then Azu can come on in, but I can Willow that and I can live a... If I'm at full health, which I will be after my Drain Punch. Then I can live a Banded Player Off from Azumo, if he's burned, that is. Because I'm pretty bulky now, which is nice. So then Drain Punch does a little under half to Azumo. Quick shout out, thank you to my man Matty Brawler for helping me with this team. I think originally my Glade was, I think it was like Wish and like 3 attacks or something, but he helped me make this set here. And definitely, he talked to me about the set, and I feel pretty good about it. I like it. Even though I can't really... It's not... on paper, it doesn't seem great, but I think it actually... it's working out really well. I was able to do well in my mock versus Shoddy as well, so that's cool. And my iced teas definitely don't. I was kind of swapping between my iced tea there and my water, so... I don't know, I'm weird. But hopefully we can pull through and get this win. Relegation is scary. I'm not actually going to get relegated though, just because I talked to Jolt about it, and he said since this wasn't my team, like my draft, then I won't get relegated, so that's cool. Right now, I am in a position to get relegated. Right now, we have Carney and Cloud there at the bottom, so the bottom 2 get relegated for sure. The bottom 3rd will have to play, the 3rd person from the bottom, 3rd last person, will have to play the person that gets like the 3rd highest in the minors, like in I think a best 2 or 3 series when their season is done. So you switch out into Azu here. You're not going to appreciate this. Do 2 Drain Punches knock you out? Not quite. Okay. So we do 40. Okay, so you're probably 293. Yeah. Looks like it. So I can click Willow here and live a Player Off, I believe. Yes. And then that'll put you in range of another Drain Punch, potentially. Depending on the... No, you'll take 6%. So maybe not, but... I think my player is just Willow. Please hit this. I live a Adamant, Max Attack, Huge Power, Band, Player Off. Blend the Willow, please. You Aqua Jet, that's fine. Is that Banded? Is that Banded? I think it is. Actually, maybe not. Maybe not. Aqua Jet, Banded did. That's 31. Okay, you're not Banded. You're not Banded. Okay, you're not... Okay, you're between Band and no boost. Are you like Splash Blade? I think you're Splash Blade. That actually makes some sense. Okay. So Player Off does still... Actually, no, you burn. Player Off will not knock me off in this amount of health, so I can click Drain Punch here and live Player Off, which is actually awesome. I can click Drain Punch here. We knock you out. We're looking healthy. Oh, this is beautiful. I outspeed everything on your team barring low punny, which I can still live a hit from. And you can't fake me out because I do my inner focus. which is awesome. So thank you to Maddie for this set. This set's working out really well. I think originally, as I said, it was like Wish of 3 attacks. I think I wanted Leaf Blade on the set, but he convinced me to put on Will-O-Wisp, which is really cool. I think, well, Leaf Blade, I guess, would have knocked him out, I guess, but Will-O-Wisp was just nice to help me 1v1 Mandibuzz, because then his foul plays do less, which is nice. And yeah, Leaf Blade would have OHKO'd, but like, still, the Will-O-Wisp was nice for Mandibuzz to let me to 1v1 that thing, so that's cool. So, we don't have Leaf Blade, kick it off, so we're weakening things down. I only really need Metagross weakened down for Pelipper. Actually, I think in the rain, let me calc a Surf in the rain from Pelipper to Thundurus. I don't think I kill after rocks. Oh, I do. In the rain, after rocks, Pelipper kills. So awesome. So you bring in this thing here. If you're Z-move, which you probably are, or Z-Crystal, then I don't do too much with the knockoff. Knockoff still does more than Drain Punch, so I guess I should go for knock. If you're Z-move, I almost definitely don't kill. I have a very small chance if you are Z-Atom. If you are not, though, then I can move a hit. I should be able to, or I can knock you out. Right, and just put on, like if you're like, Scarfed or something. Check and then live a hit first. You could Volt Switch if you're Scarfed, probably will. So yeah, knockoff definitely kills if you're, not a Z-Crystal, if you have some item. Which, yeah, he has. I didn't look at the beginning of the game, but I'm assuming he would have an item. It'd be a Z-Crystal, I'm assuming, so whatever. So I'm just gonna click knockoff here. It does a lot. Okay, you're Scarfed with Hidden Power Flying. That's cool. We can knock you out. That's fine. So you're Scarfed with Hidden Power Flying, which is a little scary, but that's fine though, because we're looking in a good position. Because I just need Metagross a little more chipped down. You're gonna bring in Lopunny and just knock me out, almost definitely. I would just assume you bring in Lopunny here. In which case I probably just sack off me. Yeah, Hidden Power Flying did 63. Yeah, 55 to 65 is a roll. So it could be modest, it could be timid. It doesn't really matter a whole lot now. Knockoff definitely killed, so that's cool. I'm assuming you bring in Lopunny here. There's probably not a whole lot of thought behind that. Sad thing now, this is a little tricky with Lopunny. I think what I could do is maybe bring in, yeah, you bring this thing in, bring in Pelipper and set up an Agility. Well, I'd probably sack off Gallade first. I think that's my best play. Bikini doesn't live a hit, does it? I want to bring in Pelipper, set up Agility, but Metagross can still live a hit. Not quite sure of your spread, though. If I get damage on Metagross, though, then my Mimikyu should be able to come in and win. Gastron's still healthy. My Mimikyu does have a Wood Hammer, though, so that's alright. Yeah, Gastron's still pretty healthy, so I'm tempted to keep Gallade around just for that and sack off Victini. Victini's kind of nice for Metagross, though. Yeah, it is nice for Metagross, so I don't want to sack off Victini. Does my Electivire live 2 hits after my Citrus? You probably click Return. Yeah, you have to click Return. I should. You wouldn't click High Jump Kick here. Return does 57 to 67. It's if you're Jelly, which you are. So let's say you do max roll 67. So I'm down to 33. Citrus puts me back up to 25, so 58. So depending on rolls, if you get like a mid roll, let's say you get 62, that'd be mid roll. I'm down to 38. Then I can maybe live 2. Maybe, depending on rolls with Return. If you get, yeah, mid-roll, I don't live 2 with my Citrus, so that's a little scary. I think I want to keep Gallade around just because does Gallade live a Bullet Punch from, like, even Banded Metagross? I think I do. Let me just double-check that here. I want to double-check. If you're Adamant, I live a Bullet Punch. Yes, Knockoff does a lot, so I'm tempted to keep that around. Well, okay, let's say... No, I don't need Electivire, really, for anything. It really doesn't do much. I don't have HP Grass anyways for... I can maybe Taunt Gastron. I think I'm going to go into Electivire and then bring in Pelipper the following turn. Because Gallade can still maybe be helpful for Metagross and still Taunt, or not Taunt, but still can Drain Punch versus Gastron and beat that thing 1v1. So I think I'm going to keep Gallade around. And, yeah, I'm going to bring in Electivire. You're probably, let's see what you go for. You go for the Frustration, right, turn, same thing. You do get a mid-roll, so, okay. Oh wait, I did math wrong. I thought it would... No, 38 plus 25 is 63, not 61. Usually I'm good at math. I am, trust me. But I was under pressure, so... Shoddy just said what? You all just said what in the chat? We're all just like, wait, what? Okay, I think that can constitute as a pal, so let me just, that's a pal. So... I might live another hit, depending on rules. Volt Switch will knock you out, so I can just click that and conserve differential. I think Volt Switch is my play. I'm going to click Volt. You could go into Gastro. You could do that. Yeah, I mean, I could go with Ice Punch too. I'm going to Volt Switch though, just... If you go into Gastro, then I go into Pelipper the following turn. Actually, I don't do KO Gastro anyway, so I'm gonna... You might risk your roll. I think you're actually gonna go into Gastro, kind of thinking about it now. If you go into Gastro, what do I do the following turn? Gallade should be able to live a hit, though. I just want to double check that. At this point, okay. I'm looking good, but I can still choke and ruin this. I can live... Well, that's Earthquake. You had Earth... Did we see Earth Power? Right. We saw Earth Power from Gastron, right? Yes. Earth Power did 24 to make Gallade, so... I mean, depending on the rolls. I mean, Gallade should be able to live in Earth Power for sure. So I think I'm just gonna click Volt Switch here. You do stay in. Okay, Drain Punch does not knock me out. You get back enough health. Oh, yikes. I didn't know anything about Drain Punch. Oh, shucks. I guess I should have clicked Wild Charge there, because that would have knocked you out, I believe. What were you at? 3 to 26. So yeah, you were at 47. So most likely Wild Charge knocked you out. How much did Drain Punch did? Yeah, we've seen what Fake Out, Return, Fake Out, Frustration, Drain Punch. Yeah. Yeah, Drain Punch had no chance to knock me out. So I think I bring in... Another thing to outspeed is Mimikyu. So I guess I bring in that. Thing is, I don't knock you out with... Well, I can't hit you with a Ghost move. In which case, you know, so... If I click Shadow Claw or Shadow Sneak, I guess Shadow Claw, because I'm Scarf, then I can't hit Low Punny, but he could go into Metagross. So, that's the only scary thing about this. I think my safest play is Pelipper just because I know I can live a hit, because you could have Thunder Punch in the last fight, and I'm thinking that you do. I don't even need Agility. Well, I wouldn't have to be Metagross, I guess. So, I guess my best play, I know I live a Thunder Punch with Pelipper, and I can just get off damage on Metagross. That's my play. So I can Agility, live a hit for sure. Unless if you, like, get a crit. I mean, yeah, you're gonna die to Poison. So I can Agility safely, and then you can bring in Metagross, in which case I don't knock you out, but I get you chipped down to the point where, I can knock you out with other stuff, like Gallade. And then Gallade may be able to just win. Maybe. Yeah, I chip damage on Metagross is what I need, so I think my play... I don't know if I have to be Metagross or not, so I think I click Agility here. I mean, yeah, you'll die to Poison anyway, so I'm just gonna do that. So we're up 5-3, right, okay. Okay. I also still have Evire, which I think can... Wait, what is it at? Oh, no, it's at 18%. Can you live it from a Bullet Punch from Metagross? It doesn't do too much Metagross, because I'm physical. It lives a Bullet Punch from non-banded Metagross. If you're banded, though. Let me check that. Choice band Metagross. I don't live a Bullet Punch. So you do Frustration, I get off the Agility, which is, I think a POW again. I think that's a POW. Let me just see the reactions from the chat here. Razor said yes in all caps. And then he dies to Poison, right? So this is beautiful. So that is a POW. Ladies and gentlemen, another POW. So, if he brings in Gastron, I click HP Grass. If he brings in Metagross, I click Surf. I can live hit from Metagross. Even a Banded Bullet Punch, I should be able to live. I outspeed you. Even Scarf, I live. Banded Bullet Punch, I do live. Unless we get a crit, but I doubt you go for Bullet Punch, so. I don't think so. Because even if you're not Banded, I don't think it do goes there. Unless you get 2 max rolls. I'm at 30. Okay, 30 exactly. Okay. Looking pretty good, though. For sure. So, my play, yeah, just Surf if we bring in Metagross, HP Grass if we bring in Gastrodon. Now, Gastrodon is looking pretty specially defensive. In which case, HP Grass doesn't knock you out, and if you have HP Electric, you knock me out. Or Scald in the Rain most likely does, too. So, that is a little scary if you bring in Gastrodon, just because my Metagross is still healthy. But I believe, with all my Mons I have left, I should be able to beat those two. I'm not sure how many mounds I'll have left in the end, but I should be able to beat those two, because I still have 5 mounds left. Most of them, yeah, all of them are pretty weak except for Mimikyu. Even though Mimikyu does still have, yeah, I can take the hit, yeah, because I still have my, my thing. So I can still take a Bullet Punch from Metagross and knock it out with a Shadow Sneak, and if Gastron's weak enough, then I can just Shadow Claw on both. You bring Gastron, okay. So I click HP Grass, it does do over half, so you cannot recover on me. I'm check max Bidef. I guess with leftovers, you actually... You don't have leftovers. No, yeah, no, you bring up. So I do... Yeah, HP Grass, you don't have lefties, so I should be able to 2KO you. Or not 2KO. Or yeah, you're not going to be able to recover on me. So I'm going to click HP Grass. You probably click HP Electric or Scald. Maybe Ice Beam. You didn't show Scald earlier, so... Not quite sure what to think. Okay. Okay, you do recover, so... Overall, we gain, yeah, we got 1 more percent on you, so not exactly certain what your spread is. We did 51 there, not certain exactly, so I could click Hurricane, try to play some games there, get a confusion, but I feel like my play is just in Power Grass continuously. You might see that I did over half there, and you might not, you might just try to knock me out here. You might not have anything to knock me out. Scald is a roll to knock me out, but it's a roll in your favor. Even then, you still have the 30% chance to burn, which gets enough chip damage to where if you don't get the roll, you still kill me with the burn, so that's fine. So, I still have Gallade though, so I think Gallade can be the 1-1. I'm just going to keep Pelipper though to stall out the rain, I think, because I don't want your Scalds doing more to Gallade in the rain, because I think Gallade dies to a Scald in the rain now, so... Okay. This game, I think, still is losable if I don't play everything correctly. I still have to make sure I make the right plays, because, okay, we do a little more with HP Grass there. You're gonna click Recover. I don't think this is a winning battle for you. Looks like you're not max Bidef, so not quite certain what your exact spread is. Really not sure, because that did more than a max roll on fully Bidef, so I'm not quite certain what your spread is, but it looks like I'm doing over half. You don't have lefties either. Okay, you did go into Metagross here, stalling out the rain. Okay, that was pretty smart, I guess. That makes sense. So, I'm not going to do as much to Metagross here. Okay, you kept your... Okay, you used Gastron to stall the rain. That's smart, how you do that. I can outspeed you, though, and just get off good damage with the Surf. We're not in the rain, so it's not going to do quite as much, but it'll still do around half, it looks like, so... I can go for Surf here, then bring in Victini, and I think Victini just wins. I think it just wins. I'm just going to click Surf. If not, I have Mimikyu. I do Wood Hammer, so if I can get rid of Metagross or get it really, really low, then a Wood Hammer from Mimikyu can just win, so I think we're okay. I should be able to, yeah, I outspeed you. I'm a +2 speed, so I definitely outspeed you. So yeah, Pelipper though, quite the mean lord. What a guy. HP Grass. Okay, we do a good chunk. Thunder Punch. I have my Wakanda, do I live? That'd be funny if I lived. I don't think I had any chance of living, because it's still super effective. Yeah, I didn't have a chance of living. That's still kind of funny. So Pelipper, we did 52, so it looks like you're not max HP. Okay, so Victini, I think, wins. We kill this. You could go into Gastron on my V-Create. The Bolt Strike looks like it kills them, so I can just go for Bolt Strike. Yeah, I'm just gonna bring in Victini and Bullet Punch can live. Bolt Strike. I'm gonna just Bolt Strike looks like it kills. I don't want to miss though, because, well, I can just click V-Create though. I guess the only bad thing is if you go into Gastron on my V-Create, then you bring back in Metagross and save a differential point. But I still have Shadow Sneak on my Mimikyu in the back, which I believe kills, so I'm just gonna click V-Create. Shadow Sneak kill. I don't even need to click Shadow Sneak, because I can... No, it doesn't matter if you click Bullet Punch, because I can take the one hit. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna click V-Create here. Okay, now you sack that thing off. So, you should be able to just knock you out, though. So I'm just gonna click E-Ball, should be able to knock you out, I think. Not even on the Calipo. Oh, no, you live. Okay. No, you're not. Okay. I can bring in Gallade, just get another kill. I want to do that. Or I can bring in Scarf, maybe you get that kill. How many kills did Gallade get? Gallade killed Thundurus, it killed Azumarill. I I think what I do... I don't know, it doesn't really matter what I bring in. I'll just bring in Glade. Sure. Glade's awesome. Glade, any chance to get another kill. I shouldn't have full set. Let's click Drain Punch and win. So we don't get the 4 out, but that's fine. I don't know what the roll to kill with Energy Ball was there. So, yeah, I don't know exactly what the spread was, but... Okay, let me just... Yeah, Energy Ball, where were you at? You were at, okay, actually it looks like if I got a mid-roll, I think I killed, but it doesn't really matter. So we do win. So, GG to my man Jolt. So we're gonna, get another win, which feels good. I think, yeah, Toad said if I killed the Gastron there, then, if he killed it 2 turns ago, then, he would have clinched playoffs, just due to differential. Because then, Jolt's differential is then low enough to win, I guess. Yeah, I guess then Jolt's differential will be low enough to where if he got 6-0'd, then, to where if Toad got 6-0'd, Toad should still have a better differential. So, it sucks that my Victini didn't get the kill, but it doesn't really matter. We still win 3-0, which is awesome. Glade gets, I think, 3 kills, so... GG to my man Jolt. We stay undefeated versus him. I'm 4-0 lifetime versus him, which feels good. I don't know how I am. I really shouldn't be, because Jolt's really good. Like, actually, Jolt's insane. But Jolt, please check him out. Jolt is just an awesome guy. He runs this league, and he does a phenomenal job. He runs just a bunch of other stuff, and just really helps out really everyone in just this whole league thing we got going. All these leagues. We got the tournament coming up in like a week or 2. So, or yes, when this goes up, it'll be a week and 5 days. So that's fun. But Jolt's just a great leader, and he's a phenomenal person. He's a great friend. So honestly, check him out for those reasons, but also because he's great at this game. And Jolt's just an awesome dude. So please check out my man Jolt. I was able to beat him, which is awesome. Mimikyu didn't even need to hit the field, but 2-0 when I bring score from Mimikyu. So I play Shoddy next week. So Shoddy, just saying, I'm 2-0 when I bring score from Mimikyu. So watch out, you know. Anyways, GG to Jolt. So I'll see you guys next week with the game for Shoddy. I might get, well, I won't get, yeah, I think I'm still 3rd last. If Riz loses, though, I will not be 3rd last, and I won't get relegated, though. So that's cool, but we'll see how that goes. Doesn't really matter, though, because I'm not getting relegated either way, so talk with Joel. But I need to shut up. This always happens at the end of my videos. Anyways, I'll see you guys next week with the battle for Shoddy, and that should be a good one, because Shoddy's good and fun, and yeah, I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.